Hello everyone, Ken the Bearded Accountant here, and today I've got a review for you. I'm going to review 4 oils from Anointed Beard Oil Company, and that is their bottle, kind of sharp. And also I'll talk a little bit about their butter and balm. But with that, let me get into this quick intro and I'll get right into it. Okay, I'm back, and let's start out with price. Now, the price of a 1 ounce bottle of oil from Anointed Beard Oil Company is $17. Now, they're listed on the website as being on sale from 18 to 17, so I don't know how long that price will hang in there, but that's what it is now. And the same goes for the butters and the balm. They have a price listed down to a sales price. That sales price is for a 2 ounce butter, $18, 2 ounce balm, $15. So let's get into the ingredients. Now the ingredients, and I'll put those up, are cold pressed jojoba oil, meadow foam seed, hemp seed, sweet almond, Moroccan argan, castor, and vitamin E. For VFS, viscosity, feel and beard, and styling, the viscosity is on the lighter side of medium. Feel and beard is pretty dang good. It's made my beard nice and soft. I had absolutely no complaints. In styling, I'm not really going to talk about because, except for today, I usually keep it in a little clip. And, well, actually, you can see how it's styling. It's styling pretty good. So, with that, let's get on to the scents. Now, the first scent I'm going to talk about today is Shutting Up That Dog. Sorry about that. Okay, now, Arabica. The scent profile listed on the website is that first fresh brewed cup of joe in the morning, a sweet coffee bean scent. This scent does have a fresh brewed vibe, sort of like a medium roast, and it does have a pronounced sweetness, but it's not a coffee and cream and sugar kind of sweetness. It's more like a black coffee in sweetness. Oops, and that's to joy. So yes, Arabica. Yes, it's like a fresh brewed medium roast with a nice wonderful sweetness to it. I really like this. If you like coffee scents, this is a great one. It's a medium slash light scent, and I get about 3 to 4 hours on this one. So that is Arabica. So let's move on to my favorite of the 4, which is Oud to Joy. The scent profile on this is dark oud, Cuban tobacco, oud wood, mango, grapefruit, and tropical fusion. For this one, for me, I for the most part got, and I hadn't looked at the scent profile until just now. For the most part, I got that nice steep rich oud with the mango, grapefruit, and tropical fruit. I didn't notice the Cuban tobacco. Had I known it was there and I was looking for it, maybe I would have seen it. This one is my favorite of the 4. For me, it's more of a fruity oud scent, with the oud and the fruit being kind of on par. The fruit's not in front of the oud's not in front of the fruit. They're coexisting. It was medium scent strength, and I got 6 to 8 hours out of this. When I say 6 to 8 hours, as it fell off, it was a drastic fall off. The scent went away over that 2 hour period. It really reduced. At 8 hours, if I pulled the beard up, I could still tell it was there. I didn't really feel comfortable saying it was a full 8 hours, but to some extent, it did make it the 8 hours. So that is Oud to Joy, my favorite of the 4. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now let's move on to the Arc. The Arc is sandalwood, Texas cedarwood, aquatic cologne, bay rum, and ocean waves. Now this one had me befuddled. When I smell this out of the bottle, there's a sharpness to it. It's almost a sharpness that's sort of like if you've ever smelled fresh cut ginger. I'm not saying it smells like ginger, but the sharpness of it is almost that sharpness you get from fresh cut ginger. I'm assuming that what I'm getting is the spiciness of the bay rum, but it's sharp. To me, this is like an aquatic cologne and a bay rum combined. I don't, I for the life of me, I mean, I got the aquatic vibe, and I got what I think is that sharpness coming out is the spiciness of the bay rum. This one, I really, beyond describing it, I don't know what to say about it, because I this is one that it wasn't quite for me right now, but I don't know if I could grow into it and learn to love it. It's medium scent strength, and it was 6+ hours. I will say I saw Daniel the Bearded doing a sort of like his top date night scents, and he included this as one of his top scents. So I think it is very unique. A woman who smelled it on me said it reminded her of in Aqua di Giorgio. I can't imagine there's a cologne out there that smells as unique as this. It is really unique. It's very nice. I don't really have an opinion on it. I think it's just outside my comfort level. But if it helps you at all, it's like aquatic cologne in a spicy bay rum. But the spiciness is like a jab of spiciness. It's not. It's like it's there pushing through, but it's not overwhelming anything. That's the best I can do. Moving on to the Barbershop. Now, what the description on this one is fresh and clean barber finish. This is straight up OG Barbershop. It's got that nice, I forget the name of that powder. It came back to me, talcum powder. It's just a nice OG Barbershop, medium scent strength. It was 6+ hours. Yeah, and I would have worn this more often, but I just tend to stay away from barbershops when it's super hot out. So it's up there with one of my favorite barbershops. When I think of my favorite, well, I'm not going to list a bunch of other company names, but I like this as much as my other 3 or 4 favorite barbershops. It's just plain old, really super duper good OG Barbershop. Now, I wanted to quickly talk about the butter and the balm. The butter, and I'll put the ingredients up, are refined cocoa butter, refined mango butter, refined kokum butter, and then the normal oil blend. The butter, I wore it a few times. I had it in the Ark. More often wore the Barbershop. The butter is awesome. It works great. I will say that what really kind of threw me was the balm. I don't wear balm that often, but I wore it. The balm, when I read the ingredients, it sounds more like a butter, but this did act like a balm. The ingredients are shea butter, mango butter, kokum butter, and then the oil blend. So, I would have expected beeswax, but there isn't. But it did act like a balm. It's not one of those ones where you've got to like scrape it out with a pick. It's fairly easy to work with. And it did have some little bit of crystallization. If those were little pieces of crystallized beeswax, it wouldn't break down as easily as it does. So I guess the best way to say this is it's more like a nourishing balm. It's definitely got more hold than the butter, but it definitely had more styling qualities than the butter, but at the same time, it's not one of those super hold balms either. So this is, if you're looking for a little bit more styling, and I mean, it's all butter and oil, so it's kind of butter balm in between. So to summarize, Ode to Joy was definitely my favorite. Arabica, the coffee scent, I really love this scent. I'll wear it more often once we get into the fall and winter. Barbershop, definitely, I love it. I love it as much as any of my other favorite barbershops. And the Ark may be the best and most unique scent. This is probably one, if I were going to pick one that's going to be like award-winning, scent of the year kind of in that type of list. Even though it wasn't quite for me, I can see the specialness in it, the uniqueness in it, and I'll have to see if I come around to loving it even more, or if it's just not for me. That little zip of what seems like some sort of spiciness is really something to experience. It's really something else. So with that, I'm going to call it a day, and please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit that thumbs up if you think I did a reasonably good job, and I will see you on the next one.